Do you really believe you can transform your body in just 21 days? Most people laugh at the idea. They think it's impossible, too short, too unrealistic. But here's the truth. You don't need years to start seeing results. You don't even need months. All it takes is 21 days to completely reset your habits, reshape your mindset, and start noticing real physical changes in your body. Think about it. 21 days is only 3 weeks. 3 weeks is shorter than a vacation. 3 weeks is less than a season of your favorite show. 3 weeks is the difference between who you are right now and who you could become if you simply commit. For years, we've been conditioned to believe transformation is slow, painful, and out of reach. But that's because most people approach it the wrong way. They wait for motivation instead of building discipline. They chase quick fixes instead of creating sustainable habits. They make it too complicated when in reality, transformation starts with the basics. Imagine this. You wake up 3 weeks from now, you look in the mirror, and you don't just see a slightly slimmer body. You see confidence staring back at you. Your clothes fit better, your energy is higher, your skin is clearer, and your mood is lighter. People notice it in the way you walk, in the way you talk, in the way you carry yourself. That's not a fantasy. That's the power of 21 days. But here's the catch. You can't just drift into transformation. You have to be intentional. You have to make a choice today, right now, that for the next 21 days, you're going to give your body and mind the commitment they deserve. Not for anyone else. Not for the scale, not for social media likes. For you. For your health, your future, and your confidence. The next 21 days are not about perfection. You don't need to starve yourself. You don't need to spend 3 hours in the gym. You don't need to buy expensive supplements or equipment. What you need is commitment. A commitment to show up for yourself every single day, no matter what. And here's the most exciting part. 21 days is long enough to create change, but short enough that you can see the finish line from the start. You don't need to wait a year to celebrate progress. You'll start feeling it within the first few days. You'll wake up with more energy, your cravings will begin to fade, and your body will respond faster than you think. By day 7, you'll notice strength. By day 14, you'll see changes in the mirror. And by day 21, you won't just be different, you'll be transformed. Now, I want you to picture yourself at the end of these 21 days. What do you see? A stronger version of yourself? A healthier body? A sharper mind? It's already possible. It's already within reach. But it starts with a decision. The decision to stop putting it off. The decision to stop waiting for the perfect moment. The decision to stop telling yourself someday. Because the truth is, someday never comes. But today is real. Today is yours. Most people will never commit to change because they think the mountain is too big. But I'm telling you, it's not a mountain, it's 21 steps. 1 step every day for the next 3 weeks. That's all it takes. Every day you move, every day you eat better. Every day you stay disciplined. Every day you keep your promise to yourself. That's one more step closer to transformation. So ask yourself right now, are you willing to give yourself 21 days? Are you willing to put yourself first for 3 weeks? Are you willing to push past excuses, past doubt, past fear, and commit? Because if you are, the results will shock you. This is not about quick weight loss. This is not about a crash diet. This is not about punishing your body. This is about building the foundation of a lifestyle that lasts. Transformation doesn't come from extreme measures, it comes from consistency. And that consistency, once built over 21 days, becomes a habit. And those habits, they change everything. Think about the habits you have right now, the late night snacking, the skipping workouts, the scrolling instead of sleeping. Those habits didn't just appear. They were built one day at a time. And if those habits could change your body negatively, imagine what new habits could do for you positively. Imagine if, for the next 21 days, you fuel your body with clean food, move it with purpose, rest it with intention, and speak to yourself with positivity. Imagine the difference. Your body is waiting for you. Your mind is waiting for you. Your future is waiting for you. But none of it will happen until you decide. 21 days is the challenge. 21 days is the commitment. 21 days is the opportunity. And let me tell you this, once you get to the end of those 21 days, you'll realize it wasn't about the body alone. It was about proving to yourself that you are stronger than your excuses, that you are capable of discipline, that you can set a goal and achieve it, that you can rewrite your story. This is bigger than fitness. This is about taking control of your life. Because when you can transform your body in 21 days, you start to believe you can transform anything: your habits, your career, your relationships, your mindset. It all starts with this one choice. So don't underestimate the next 21 days. Don't brush this off as just another video. Don't wait until tomorrow. Your transformation begins now, and you are capable of far more than you think. Stay with me, because I'm about to share 7 powerful keys that will guide you step by step, day by day, into your transformation. And if you apply them consistently, I promise, you will not recognize yourself 3 weeks from now. Nashtar 1. Set a clear goal. Every transformation begins with a destination. Without clarity, you are just wandering. Think about it. If you don't know exactly where you want to go, how can you expect to get there? Most people fail because they set vague goals like, I want to get fit or I want to lose weight. Those words sound good, but they mean nothing without specifics. A goal must be crystal clear, measurable, and motivating. Imagine standing at the base of a mountain. If you look up and say, I want to climb higher, what does that really mean? 1 step higher? 10 steps higher? Until you can see the peak, you won't have a clear target to aim for. But if you say, I want to reach the summit of that mountain, suddenly the path becomes clearer and your energy has direction. That's the difference between vague intentions and powerful goals. When you decide to transform your body in 21 days, you need to be precise. Ask yourself, what exactly do I want to achieve in these 3 weeks? Do I want to drop 5 pounds? Do I want to fit into my favorite pair of jeans again? Do I want to complete 30 push-ups in a row? Or do I want to feel energized and healthy instead of tired and sluggish? The more detailed your goal, the stronger your focus will be. Here's why clarity matters. Your brain loves direction. When you give your mind a clear target, it starts working toward it, consciously and subconsciously. It begins filtering your choices, guiding your actions, and pulling you closer to success. But if your target is fuzzy, your actions will be scattered, inconsistent, and easily derailed. Let's say your goal is to lose some weight. What happens if you lose 1 pound? Technically, you've succeeded, but do you feel satisfied? Probably not, because your brain doesn't recognize what success looks like. But if your goal is, I want to lose 5 pounds in 21 days, then you know exactly what success means, and your brain will know when to celebrate. Specificity also gives you accountability. Numbers and timelines don't lie. They tell you whether you're on track or not. They give you milestones to celebrate and signals to adjust your actions. Without them, you'll drift, and drifting is the enemy of transformation. But let me tell you something powerful. Goals are not just about numbers. They are also about feelings. It's not just about losing 5 pounds. It's about what losing those 5 pounds represents. Maybe it means having the confidence to wear that outfit you've been avoiding. Maybe it means walking up the stairs without getting winded. Maybe it means looking in the mirror and actually liking what you see. That feeling, the emotion behind the goal, is the true fuel for transformation. When your goal has both clarity and emotion, it becomes unstoppable. Numbers give you precision, but emotion gives you power. The stronger the emotion tied to your goal, the more likely you are to push through obstacles, stay consistent, and finish strong. So how do you set a clear goal for the next 21 days? First, write it down. Don't just think about it. Put it on paper. Studies show that writing down your goal increases your chances of success dramatically. Second, make it measurable. Instead of saying, I want to eat healthier, say, I will eat 3 servings of vegetables every day. Instead of saying, I want to exercise more, say, I will complete 30 minutes of movement every day. Third, tie it to an emotional why. Ask yourself, why does this matter to me? Your why must be strong enough to pull you forward when you feel like quitting. And here's another important truth. Don't overwhelm yourself with 10 different goals. Focus on 1 or 2 key outcomes for these 21 days. Simplicity creates focus, and focus creates results. If you try to do too much at once, you'll burn out. But if you lock onto one clear target, your chances of hitting it skyrocket. Think about Olympic athletes. They don't train for 10 sports at the same time. They pick one, set a crystal clear target, and devote themselves fully to it. That's how they win gold. In the same way, you must choose your gold medal for these 21 days. What's the one transformation that will matter most to you? What's the win that will make you proud? Now, some people might say, what if I set a goal and fail? That fear holds more people back than anything else. But here's the truth. Failure is not final, and clarity doesn't increase the risk of failure. It increases the chance of success. Without a goal, you're guaranteed to fail because you won't even know what winning looks like. But with a goal, even if you fall short, you'll be further ahead than where you started. And sometimes falling short of one goal teaches you the exact lesson you need to crush the next one. Another excuse people use is, what if I don't know the right goal to set? The answer is simple. Start where you are. You don't need the perfect goal. You need a goal. Perfection is the enemy of progress. Maybe your first goal is just to cut out soda for 21 days. Maybe it's to walk 5,000 steps a day. Maybe it's to do 5 push-ups every morning. The size of the goal doesn't matter as much as the clarity. Small, clear goals build momentum, and momentum creates transformation. Remember this: clarity creates energy. When you know exactly what you want, you wake up with purpose. You don't waste time debating with yourself about what to do. You already know, and that saves you energy for action. When you're vague, you waste energy hesitating, procrastinating, and overthinking. Clarity eliminates all of that. And the beautiful thing about a 21-day goal is that it's short-term. It doesn't feel overwhelming. You don't have to commit to a year. You don't have to promise yourself a lifetime. You just have to promise 21 days. Anyone can commit to 3 weeks. And in those 3 weeks, your clear goal becomes a stepping stone for even bigger goals in the future. So here's your challenge right now. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, what is my 21-day transformation goal? Say it out loud. Write it down. Make it specific. Make it measurable. Make it emotional. Don't just say, I want to change. Decide exactly how. Decide what success looks like for you in 21 days. Because when you do, something powerful happens. The moment you set a clear goal, your brain, your body, and your actions start to align. You'll notice your decisions shift. You'll notice your discipline grow stronger. You'll notice your focus sharpen. And suddenly, transformation doesn't feel like a distant dream. It feels like a plan. Transformation begins with clarity. The clearer your vision, the stronger your action. The stronger your action, the greater your results. So set your goal now, because 21 days from today, you're either going to look back and wish you started, or you're going to look in the mirror and thank yourself for the choice you made today. Number 2, nutrition is 70% of transformation. Let's be honest, when most people think about transforming their body, the first thing that comes to mind is exercise. They imagine running miles, lifting heavy weights, sweating buckets, and pushing their limits in the gym. And yes, movement is essential. But here's the truth that many people don't want to admit. Nutrition is the real game changer. Nutrition is 70% of transformation. What you put into your body shapes your energy, your performance, your recovery, and your results far more than any workout ever could. Think about it this way. Your body is like a car. Exercise is the driver, but nutrition is the fuel. You can have the most powerful engine in the world, but if you fill your tank with dirty fuel, the car won't perform. It will sputter, break down, and never reach its full potential. The same is true for your body. You can work out for hours, but if you're fueling yourself with processed junk, sugary drinks, and empty calories, you're fighting an uphill battle. That's why so many people get frustrated. They work out every day, but the scale doesn't move. They push themselves, but their energy is low. They sweat, but they don't see results. And the reason is simple. They're ignoring the most important factor: nutrition. Food is not just calories. Food is information. Every bite you eat sends a signal to your body. It tells your metabolism what to do. It tells your hormones how to respond. It tells your energy whether to rise or crash. It tells your body whether to store fat or burn it. So when you choose whole, nourishing foods, you're sending powerful signals that accelerate transformation. And when you choose processed, unhealthy foods, you're sending signals that slow it down. So let's break it down. What does eating for transformation in 21 days look like? First, it means cutting out processed junk. Processed foods are loaded with sugar, unhealthy fats, and artificial chemicals that your body doesn't know how to handle. They spike your blood sugar, crash your energy, and trigger cravings that make it almost impossible to stay disciplined. For 21 days, make it your mission to eliminate processed snacks, sodas, candies, and fast food. Trust me, your body will thank you. Second, focus on whole, natural foods. These are foods that come from the earth, not from a factory. Vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, whole grains, nuts, seeds, these are the building blocks of transformation. When you eat whole foods, you're giving your body vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants that it needs to repair, recover, and grow stronger. Protein is especially important. Protein is the foundation of muscle repair and growth. It keeps you full, it stabilizes your blood sugar, and it boosts your metabolism. Make sure every meal includes a good source of protein: chicken, fish, eggs, beans, or plant-based proteins. The more consistent your protein intake, the faster you'll see changes in your body. And let's not forget hydration. Water is one of the most underrated keys to transformation. Your body is mostly water, and every cell depends on it to function. When you're dehydrated, your metabolism slows, your energy crashes, and your workouts suffer. But when you stay hydrated, your digestion improves, your skin clears, your cravings drop, and your body burns fat more efficiently. Aim for at least 8 glasses a day, and more if you're exercising intensely. Now, let's talk about sugar. Sugar is the silent enemy of transformation. It sneaks into almost everything: cereal, sauces, drinks, even so-called healthy snacks. Sugar spikes your blood sugar, floods your system with insulin, and tells your body to store fat. It also creates a cycle of cravings that makes you eat more and more. If you want to transform in 21 days, cutting back on sugar is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. Within just a few days of reducing sugar, you'll feel your energy rise, your mood stabilize, and your body start to lean out. Another key to nutrition is balance. Too many people swing from one extreme to another. They either overeat and indulge, or they crash diet and starve themselves. Both approaches are harmful. Transformation is not about starving. It's about fueling. You don't need to eat less, you need to eat better. Focus on portion control, not deprivation. Fill your plate with colorful vegetables, a good portion of protein, some healthy carbs, and healthy fats. That balance keeps your body satisfied, energized, and ready to perform. And let me emphasize something important. Healthy eating is not boring. Many people believe that if they commit to clean eating, they'll be stuck eating bland salads and plain chicken for 21 days. That's not true at all. With a little creativity, you can make meals that are both delicious and nourishing. Spices, herbs, and seasonings can transform simple meals into something exciting. You don't have to sacrifice taste. You just have to make smarter choices. Meal planning is another game changer. When you plan your meals in advance, you eliminate guesswork and temptation. You won't find yourself reaching for fast food because you'll already have something ready. Take some time each week to prep meals, chop vegetables, and have healthy snacks on hand. The more prepared you are, the easier it is to stay consistent. Now, some people might ask, do I need supplements? The answer is, supplements can help, but they're not a replacement for real food. A good multivitamin or protein powder can fill gaps, but the foundation must always be whole foods. Supplements are the icing, not the cake. Another powerful tip: listen to your body. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel. When you eat heavy, greasy foods, notice how sluggish and tired you feel afterward. When you eat clean, light, and nutritious foods, notice how much energy and clarity you gain. Your body speaks to you through energy, mood, and performance. Learn to listen, and it will guide you toward what it needs. And remember, nutrition is not about perfection. You don't need to eat 100% clean every single day to see results. You need consistency, not perfection. If you slip up one day, don't quit. Get right back on track the next meal. One mistake doesn't ruin 21 days. Quitting does. Think about it. If you follow a clean, nourishing diet for 90% of the time, your body will transform. The occasional treat won't stop you. What matters is the overall pattern, not one meal. So take the pressure off yourself. Focus on building a sustainable rhythm of healthy eating, and you'll see progress that lasts beyond 21 days. Nutrition is the foundation of transformation. You can't outtrain a bad diet, but you can always amplify your training with the right fuel. The food you eat either fights against you or fights for you. And when you choose wisely, your body responds quickly. Within days, you'll notice changes in your energy, your digestion, your skin, and your mood. Within weeks, you'll notice changes in your body composition, your strength, and your confidence. So as you commit to these 21 days, remember this: nutrition is not just part of the journey. It is the journey. It's the silent force that shapes your results. If you give your body the right fuel, transformation is inevitable. Make every meal a step toward your goal. Make every choice count. Because 21 days from now, you won't just see a different body, you'll feel a different life. Nutrition is 70% of transformation. Master it and your success is guaranteed. Number 3, daily movement is non-negotiable. Movement is life. Your body was created to move. Every joint, every muscle, every tendon was designed for activity, not for sitting in a chair all day, not for staring at screens for hours, not for lying still hoping things will change. If you want transformation in 21 days, daily movement is not optional. It is non-negotiable. Here's the reality: your body adapts to what you do consistently. If you sit most of the day, your body becomes efficient at sitting. Your muscles weaken, your posture collapses, your metabolism slows, and your energy drains. But if you move daily, your body adapts in the opposite direction. Your muscles strengthen, your posture improves, your metabolism rises, and your energy flows. Daily movement signals to your body that it is alive, strong, and ready for transformation. And let's clear something up. Movement does not always mean hours at the gym. You don't need to run a marathon or lift heavy weights for 3 hours. Transformation isn't about extreme activity. It's about consistent activity. Even 30 minutes a day of intentional movement can completely change the way your body looks and feels in just 3 weeks. Think about it. That's only 2% of your entire day. 2% invested in your health, your strength, your energy. When you see it that way, you realize there are no excuses. You can find 30 minutes. You can choose movement over scrolling, movement over excuses, movement over laziness. So what kind of movement should you focus on? The answer is simple: any movement that challenges your body and gets your heart rate up. For some, that might be brisk walking or jogging. For others, it could be strength training, yoga, HIIT workouts, or even dancing. The type doesn't matter as much as the consistency. The key is to move daily, in a way that pushes you a little beyond your comfort zone. Here's why daily movement is so powerful. First, it boosts your metabolism. When you move, your body starts burning calories, not just during the activity, but even after. Movement turns your body into a fat-burning machine. Second, it strengthens your muscles and bones. Strong muscles not only make you look leaner, but also support your joints, improve balance, and prevent injuries. Third, movement supercharges your energy. You'd think working out makes you tired, but it actually does the opposite. It pumps oxygen through your body, wakes up your cells, and leaves you energized for the rest of the day. And let's not forget the mental benefits. Daily movement reduces stress, boosts your mood, and sharpens your focus. It releases endorphins, the feel-good hormones, that lift your spirit and fight anxiety and depression. In just 21 days of daily movement, you won't just notice a change in your body, you'll notice a change in your mind. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people make is inconsistency. They work out hard one day, then skip the next 2. They push for an hour, then collapse for a week. But transformation doesn't come from occasional intensity. It comes from daily consistency. Even 20 to 30 minutes every day beats 2 hours once a week. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't brush once a week for 2 hours. You brush daily, consistently, because small daily actions create lasting results. And here's another truth. Daily movement doesn't have to be the same every day. In fact, variety makes it more enjoyable and sustainable. Some days you might do strength training. Other days, yoga. Another day could be a walk outside or a quick bodyweight workout at home. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to keep moving, to keep your body active and engaged. For 21 days, commit to this. No 0 days. Every day, do something that moves your body intentionally. It could be as simple as a 20-minute walk, a 15-minute stretch session, or a set of push-ups and squats in your living room. The point is to build the habit of movement until it becomes second nature. Let me give you an image. Imagine your body as a river. When water flows, it stays clear, fresh, and full of life. But when it stops moving, it becomes stagnant, polluted, and lifeless. Your body works the same way. Movement keeps your blood circulating, your energy flowing, your metabolism active. Stillness, on the other hand, leads to stagnation, stiffness, fatigue, and decline. The good news is your body responds quickly to movement. Within just a few days of consistent activity, you'll feel stronger, lighter, more alive. Your sleep will improve, your mood will lift. By the second week, you'll notice more stamina, less fatigue, and maybe even changes in how your clothes fit. By day 21, you won't just feel different. You'll be different. But here's where discipline comes in. There will be days when you don't feel like moving, days when you're tired, busy, or unmotivated. That's normal. The difference between those who transform and those who don't is this. Successful people move anyway. They don't wait for motivation. They build discipline. Motivation is temporary, but discipline is permanent. Daily movement is not about feelings. It's about commitment. And remember, you don't have to start big. Start small, start simple, but start. If all you can do today is a 10-minute walk, do it. If all you can manage is stretching, do it. The important thing is that you don't break the chain. Every day you move, you strengthen the habit. Every day you show up, your identity shifts. You stop seeing yourself as someone who tries and fails, and you start seeing yourself as someone who moves daily, someone who takes action, someone who is transforming. One powerful trick is to schedule your movement like an appointment. Don't leave it to chance. Put it in your calendar, set an alarm, and treat it as non-negotiable. If you had an important meeting, you wouldn't skip it. If you had a flight to catch, you wouldn't miss it. Treat your health the same way. Your daily movement is your meeting with your self, your future self. Another tip is to tie movement to something you already do. For example, every morning after brushing your teeth, do a 5-minute stretch. After work, go for a walk before dinner. Stack your habits so that movement becomes automatic. That way, you don't have to rely on willpower. It becomes part of your rhythm. And remember, you don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment. Your body is enough. Push-ups, squats, lunges, planks, burpees, these simple moves can transform your strength and endurance. If you have access to weights, that's great, but they're not required. The most important equipment you'll ever have is your own body, and it's available anytime, anywhere. So for the next 21 days, make this your rule. Move daily, no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's raining, if you're busy, if you're tired, movement is non-negotiable. Even on your worst day, do something. Even 5 minutes counts because it keeps the habit alive. Consistency beats perfection. Action beats excuses. And daily movement beats waiting for the right time. Your body craves it, your mind needs it, and your transformation depends on it. So start today. Stand up, move, walk, stretch, run, dance, jump, flow. Whatever it takes, just don't stay still. Because 21 days from now, when you look back, you won't remember the excuses. You'll only remember the results. And those results will come because you made the decision that daily movement is not optional. It is non-negotiable. Measure 4. Build a morning and night routine. Your days are shaped by how you start them and how you end them. If you win the morning and win the night, you set yourself up to win the day. And when you stack 21 days of winning mornings and nights, you build a rhythm that transforms not just your body, but your entire lifestyle. A morning routine and a night routine are not luxuries. They are the foundation of consistency, discipline, and transformation. Think about how most people start their day. They wake up late, hit snooze 3 times, scroll through their phone, and rush out the door stressed and unprepared. By the time they sit down for breakfast, or worse, skip it entirely, their mind is already overwhelmed. That kind of morning doesn't just affect the first hour, it sets the tone for the whole day. If you start chaotic, your day will often stay chaotic. Now think about how most people end their day. They stay up too late watching TV, scrolling endlessly on social media, or snacking on junk food. They go to bed wired, not tired, tossing and turning, then wake up groggy and exhausted. That cycle repeats over and over, leaving them drained, unmotivated, and stuck in unhealthy patterns. But here's the good news. You don't have to live like that. You can take control. You can design your mornings and nights to serve your goals instead of sabotaging them. And when you do, your transformation speeds up dramatically. Let's start with the morning. The first hour of your day is the most powerful. It sets your mental, emotional, and physical state. If you begin strong, the rest of the day follows. So what should your morning routine look like during these 21 days? First, wake up at a consistent time. Your body loves rhythm, and a steady wake-up time helps regulate your sleep cycle, your hormones, and your energy levels. Don't rely on the snooze button. The moment your alarm rings, get up. That small victory signals to your brain that you are in control, not your comfort. Second, move your body. It doesn't have to be a full workout. Stretching, yoga, or a brisk walk can all wake up your muscles and energize your mind. Movement in the morning floods your body with oxygen, boosts your circulation, and tells your brain it's time to focus and perform. Even 10 minutes of activity can completely change the way you feel for the rest of the day. Third, hydrate. After hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated. Before coffee, before breakfast, drink water. That single act jumpstarts your metabolism, clears out toxins, and gives your system the hydration it craves. Fourth, feed your mind. Don't start your day with negativity, gossip, or endless scrolling. Start it with intention. Read something inspiring, listen to something uplifting, or simply spend a few minutes in silence, prayer, or meditation. This calms your mind, centers your focus, and reminds you of your purpose. Fifth, set your intention for the day. Write down 1 or 2 key goals. Ask yourself, what will make today a win? When you know your mission, you move with purpose instead of drifting. Now imagine starting every day like this for 21 days. No chaos, no rushing, no random scrolling, just clarity, energy, and focus. That is the power of a morning routine. But transformation isn't just about how you start your day. It's equally about how you end it. Your night routine sets the stage for recovery, growth, and preparation for tomorrow. Without a strong night routine, your mornings will suffer, and without strong mornings, your transformation slows down. So what does an effective night routine look like? First, set a consistent bedtime. Just like waking up at the same time matters, so does going to bed at the same time. Your body thrives on rhythm, and consistent sleep cycles maximize recovery and hormone balance. Second, disconnect from screens at least 30 minutes before bed. The blue light from phones and TVs tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime, which disrupts melatonin production and makes it harder to fall asleep. Instead, use that time to wind down. Read a book, journal, stretch, or practice gratitude. These habits calm your mind and prepare your body for deep rest. Third, reflect on your day. Take a few minutes to acknowledge what went well and what you can improve tomorrow. Reflection helps you learn, grow, and stay aware of your journey. Transformation is not just about doing, it's also about noticing and adjusting. Fourth, prepare for tomorrow. Lay out your workout clothes, prep your meals, and write down your tasks. That small act eliminates decision fatigue in the morning and makes it easier to stick to your habits. When you prepare at night, you remove excuses before they even appear. Fifth, prioritize sleep. Sleep is when your body repairs muscles, balances hormones, and consolidates memories. Without quality sleep, your workouts won't stick, your energy will crash, and your cravings will increase. Sleep is not wasted time. It's an essential part of transformation. Aim for 7 to 8 hours every night. Now picture yourself ending every night like this for 21 days. Instead of chaos, you end with calm. Instead of distraction, you end with preparation. Instead of exhaustion, you end with true rest. That rhythm creates energy, focus, and consistency. The beauty of routines is that they eliminate guesswork. You don't waste energy deciding what to do because your habits decide for you. Mornings and nights become autopilot, freeing your mind to focus on growth. When you control your routines, you control your days. And when you control your days, you control your life. Some people might say, but I'm not a morning person, or I'm too busy for routines. The truth is, routines are not about personality or free time. They're about priorities. You already have routines. You already do things every morning and every night. The question is, are those routines serving your transformation or sabotaging it? You don't need more time. You just need to shift what you do with the time you already have. And here's the secret. Routines don't just change your actions, they change your identity. When you consistently wake up early, move your body, fuel your mind, and prepare for success, you stop seeing yourself as someone who struggles and start seeing yourself as someone who leads their life with intention. That identity shift is where real transformation begins. For the next 21 days, commit to designing your mornings and nights with purpose. Start small if you need to. Maybe tomorrow morning you only drink water first thing instead of coffee. Maybe tonight you put your phone away 20 minutes earlier than usual. These small wins stack up. Over time, they become habits, and habits become identity. By the end of 21 days, you'll notice something powerful. You'll wake up with more energy. You'll fall asleep faster and rest deeper. You'll approach each day with clarity and end each day with peace. Your workouts will feel easier because your body is rested. Your nutrition will be easier to control because your mind is focused. Your stress will drop because your mornings and nights are no longer chaotic. They are intentional. That is the power of routines. They are the silent structure holding everything together. Without them, you drift. With them, you rise. So decide right now, what will your mornings look like? What will your nights look like? Write it down. Make it clear. Commit to it for 21 days. Because if you win your mornings and win your nights, you win your life. And your transformation will no longer be a dream. It will be your new reality. Number 5, focus on nutrition as fuel. Nutrition is the foundation of transformation. You can train hard, you can push yourself in workouts, you can build powerful routines. But if your nutrition isn't aligned with your goals, your results will always fall short. Food is not just calories. Food is information. Every bite you take tells your body what to do. Burn fat or store it, build muscle or break it down, energize you or drain you. For the next 21 days, you must begin to see nutrition not as a restriction, not as a punishment, but as fuel for the life and body you are building. Think about this. When you put the wrong fuel into a car, it doesn't run properly. It sputters, stalls, and breaks down. The same is true for your body. When you fill it with processed foods, excess sugar, fried meals, and empty calories, your energy crashes, your cravings spike, and your progress slows. But when you give your body clean, nourishing foods, lean proteins, whole grains, colorful vegetables, fruits, and healthy fats, it performs at its best. You have more energy, you recover faster, and your transformation accelerates. So what does nutrition as fuel really look like over 21 days? First, it means prioritizing whole, real foods. If it comes in a package with a long list of ingredients you can't pronounce, it's not serving you. The closer your food is to its natural state, the better it is for your body. Fresh fruits, vegetables, lean meats, fish, nuts, seeds, and grains. All of these deliver nutrients your body understands and can use. Second, it means balancing your plate. Every meal should have protein to repair and build muscle, complex carbohydrates to give you lasting energy, healthy fats to support your hormones and brain, and fiber to keep your digestion strong. Think of your plate like a toolbox. You need all the right tools to build something strong. Missing one weakens the entire structure. Third, hydration is part of your nutrition. Water is not optional. It is essential. It flushes toxins, regulates temperature, aids digestion, and even helps control hunger. Many times when you think you're hungry, you're actually just dehydrated. Aim to drink water throughout the day, not just when you're thirsty. Carry a bottle with you and make hydration a habit. Fourth, timing matters. Eating the right foods at the right times supports your energy and recovery. Fuel your body before a workout with something light and energizing. A banana with nut butter, oatmeal, or a protein shake. After your workout, refuel with protein and carbs to help your muscles recover and grow. Don't skip meals and then binge later. Steady nutrition keeps your metabolism active and your energy stable. Fifth, watch your portions. Even healthy food can slow your progress if you eat too much of it. Learn to listen to your body. Eat until you're satisfied, not stuffed. Slow down while you eat, chew your food, and give your brain time to register fullness. Mindful eating helps you enjoy your food more while preventing overeating. Sixth, plan ahead. Nutrition fails when you leave it to chance. If you wait until you're starving and tired to decide what to eat, you'll grab the quickest option, which usually isn't the healthiest. Meal prep is your secret weapon. Set aside time to cook, portion, and pack your meals. That way, when hunger hits, you already have fuel ready to go. 7th, cut back on processed sugar. Sugar spikes your blood sugar, crashes your energy, and feeds cravings. It's one of the biggest enemies of transformation. Replace sodas with water or sparkling water. Replace candies with fruit, and replace pastries with healthier snacks. The less sugar you consume, the more your body stabilizes and burns fat instead of storing it. 8th, don't fear healthy fats. Avocados, nuts, olive oil, fatty fish, these are not your enemy. They support your hormones, brain function, and satiety. The key is moderation. Fats are dense in calories, but when eaten in balance, they are powerful fuel. 9th, protein is non-negotiable. Whether your goal is fat loss, muscle gain, or energy, protein plays a central role. It keeps you full, stabilizes blood sugar, and repairs your muscles after training. Aim to include a source of protein in every meal: chicken, eggs, fish, beans, Greek yogurt, or protein shakes. 10th, remember that nutrition is not about perfection. It's about consistency. One unhealthy meal will not ruin your transformation, just like one healthy meal won't create it. What matters is what you do most of the time. If 80 to 90% of your choices are aligned with your goals, you will see results. Allow yourself balance. Enjoy a treat occasionally without guilt, then get right back on track. Now imagine this: 21 days of fueling your body with intention. You wake up hydrated, you eat balanced meals, you recover better, and your cravings shrink. You no longer feel sluggish after eating. Instead, you feel energized. You no longer see food as the enemy. You see it as the power source for your transformation. Here's the mindset shift you need. Stop asking, what do I have to cut out? And start asking, what do I get to fuel myself with? You are not depriving yourself. You are upgrading yourself. You're not giving something up. You're gaining energy, strength, and clarity. Think about how nutrition impacts everything. Your workouts feel better when you're fueled. Your sleep improves when your digestion is balanced. Your focus sharpens when your blood sugar is stable. Your mood lifts when your body has what it needs. Nutrition is not just about your body. It's about your mind, your emotions, and your entire lifestyle. Some people believe that transformation is all about the gym, but the truth is, transformation happens in the kitchen just as much as in the gym. You can't out-train a poor diet. You can push yourself for an hour in the gym, but if the other 23 hours are filled with poor nutrition, your results will stall. On the other hand, when your workouts and nutrition align, progress becomes unstoppable. And here's something most people don't realize. Nutrition isn't just physical, it's emotional. Many people eat out of stress, boredom, or habit, not hunger. During these 21 days, pay attention to your triggers. When you want a snack, ask yourself, am I hungry, or am I just tired, stressed, or bored? Learning to separate true hunger from emotional cravings is a breakthrough in transformation. To help with this, create an environment that supports your nutrition goals. Stock your kitchen with whole foods. Keep unhealthy snacks out of sight, or better yet, out of your house. When healthy food is convenient and unhealthy food is inconvenient, your choices improve naturally. Now picture yourself 21 days from now. Your clothes fit better, your energy is higher, your skin glows, and your cravings are under control. People notice the difference, but more importantly, you feel the difference. That's the reward of using nutrition as fuel. This is not a diet. Diets are temporary. This is about building a relationship with food that lasts. When you see food as fuel, you no longer chase fad diets or quick fixes. You build habits that carry you for life. For the next 21 days, make this your commitment. Fuel your body like it matters, because it does. Hydrate daily. Balance your plate. Prioritize protein. Cut back on sugar. Plan ahead. Eat mindfully. These small, consistent actions will create big changes. By the end of this challenge, you won't just look different, you'll feel different. Your body will thank you with energy, focus, strength, and clarity. And you'll understand once and for all that nutrition is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally in transformation. So choose wisely. Eat with intention. Fuel your body like the high-performance machine it is. Because when you give your body the right fuel, there are no limits to what it can do. Nashar. 6. Prioritize recovery and rest. Rest and recovery are not signs of weakness. They are the secret weapon of transformation. You can push your body hard in workouts, you can commit to perfect nutrition, you can build discipline into your schedule, but if you ignore recovery, your results will suffer. Muscles don't grow in the gym, they grow when you rest. Fatigue doesn't disappear through more effort. It disappears when you allow your body and mind to recharge. For the next 21 days, prioritizing recovery and rest is just as essential as training and nutrition. Let's start with the truth. Rest is not optional. When you sleep, your body performs miracles. It repairs the muscle fibers torn during workouts, balances your hormones, restores your nervous system, and strengthens your immune system. Without quality sleep, all your hard work in the gym is compromised. You may still train, but your performance drops, your cravings rise, and your energy fades. That's why if you truly want transformation, you must respect your rest. So what does recovery look like? First, it means prioritizing quality sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours every night. Create a routine that signals your body it's time to wind down. Dim the lights, put away screens, and avoid heavy meals or stimulants before bed. Make your sleep environment cool, dark, and quiet. When you consistently sleep well, your body thanks you with better energy, faster progress, and sharper focus. Second, recovery means active rest. Rest days are not about lying still all day. They are about moving your body gently to support healing. Activities like stretching, yoga, light walking, or mobility exercises keep your circulation strong, reduce stiffness, and accelerate recovery. Active rest helps your muscles heal while still keeping your body engaged. Third, recovery means listening to your body. Transformation is not about pushing to exhaustion every day. It's about balance, knowing when to push hard and when to pull back. If you're overly sore, fatigued, or mentally drained, forcing yourself to push harder may set you back. Learning to respect your body's signals is a powerful step in your journey. Fourth, recovery means caring for your muscles with deliberate practices. Foam rolling, stretching, massages, and warm baths all help release tension and promote healing. These small actions prevent injury, improve mobility, and prepare your body for the next challenge. Fifth, recovery isn't just physical, it's mental. Stress, anxiety, and overwhelm weigh just as heavily on your body as a tough workout. That's why practices like meditation, deep breathing, journaling, or simply taking time in silence are vital. A calm mind supports a strong body. When you manage your stress, your body recovers faster and your energy stabilizes. Sixth, recovery means balancing intensity with consistency. You don't need to crush every workout at maximum effort. What you need is consistency over time. Alternate between intense days and lighter days. This balance prevents burnout, avoids injury, and ensures you can sustain your progress for all 21 days and beyond. Seventh, recovery also involves nutrition. After workouts, your muscles need protein to rebuild and carbohydrates to restore energy. Skipping this recovery fuel delays healing and slows progress. Eating balanced meals is part of recovery. It ensures your body has the building blocks it needs to repair and grow stronger. Eighth, hydration plays a role in recovery. Water helps flush out toxins, transport nutrients, and reduce soreness. Dehydration makes recovery slower, increases fatigue, and elevates your risk of injury. That's why consistent hydration is not just about energy, it's about recovery. Ninth, recovery means setting boundaries. Overtraining happens when you push your body without giving it time to recover. It leads to exhaustion, injury, and setbacks. The discipline of rest is often harder than the discipline of training because it requires patience. But without it, your transformation stalls. 10th, recovery is about sustainability. This 21-day journey is not just about pushing through, it's about building habits that last. If you neglect recovery, you might finish the challenge, but you'll burn out afterward. If you embrace recovery, you create a rhythm you can sustain long after 21 days. Now imagine this. You wake up refreshed because you gave your body deep restorative sleep. You feel stronger in your workout because your muscles had time to heal. Your mood is calm because you've managed stress. You no longer feel drained by your effort. You feel energized by it. That's the power of recovery. Here's the mindset shift you need. Recovery is not wasted time. It's invested time. Every moment you spend sleeping, stretching, hydrating, or calming your mind is building the foundation for tomorrow's progress. You are not slowing down. You are setting yourself up to accelerate. Think about athletes at the highest level. They train hard, but they recover harder. Ice baths, massages, sleep optimization, mobility sessions. These are as much a part of their routine as their workouts. Why? Because they know the truth. Performance is built in recovery. Your body is the same. If you want to transform, you must honor this principle. Recovery also impacts your mindset. When you are rested, you are focused. You make better food choices, you push harder in your workouts, and you stay committed. When you are exhausted, your discipline slips, your cravings rise, and your motivation fades. That's why recovery isn't just about muscles. It's about motivation. Over these 21 days, challenge yourself not only to train, but to recover. Set a bedtime and protect it. Schedule recovery activities like you schedule workouts. Treat your rest as sacred, not optional. If you do, your body will respond with strength, clarity, and resilience. Picture yourself at the end of this journey. Not only have you trained consistently and fueled your body, but you've also given yourself the gift of rest. Your muscles are stronger, your energy is higher, and your mind is sharper. You feel balanced, not burned out. That's the reward of prioritizing recovery. Recovery is not about doing nothing. It's about doing the right things. It's about being intentional with your downtime, just as you are with your workouts. Stretch, breathe, hydrate, sleep, reflect. These simple actions magnify everything else you're doing. So for the next 21 days, make recovery non-negotiable. Sleep deeply, stretch daily, hydrate fully, manage stress, listen to your body, respect your rest as much as you respect your training. Because transformation is not just built in sweat, it's built in silence. It's built in the hours when you're not training but healing. It's built in the balance between effort and recovery. Prioritize your recovery and you will not just survive this challenge, you will thrive in it. Your body will thank you with strength, your mind will thank you with focus, and your journey will continue far beyond 21 days with energy and purpose. Rest is power. Recovery is progress. Respect them, and your transformation becomes unstoppable. Number 7, track your progress and stay accountable. Transformation is not just about what you do, it's about what you measure. If you want to see real change in 21 days, you must track your progress and stay accountable. Why? Because progress fuels motivation. When you see your body, your strength, and your habits improving, even in small ways, you stay committed. Tracking progress is the bridge between effort and results. Accountability keeps you on that bridge until you reach the other side. Start with this truth. What gets measured gets improved. If you simply guess at your progress, you'll underestimate your wins, overestimate your struggles, and risk giving up too early. But when you measure, you see proof that your effort matters. You see the numbers change, the photos evolve, and the habits stack up. That proof becomes your motivation. So how do you track progress? First, use photos. Take a picture on day 1 and another every 7 days. Don't just rely on the mirror. Mirrors play tricks on us. Photos show reality. Over 21 days, you may not notice changes day to day, but side by side, the difference is undeniable. Second, use measurements. Track your waist, hips, chest, arms, and thighs. Write them down. A few centimeters lost or gained may not sound like much, but it shows your body is transforming even when the scale doesn't move. Measurements don't lie. Third, use performance tracking. How many push-ups can you do today? How long can you hold a plank? How heavy can you lift? Write it down and test again after a week. The moment you realize you can do more than before is the moment you feel true progress. That strength becomes addictive. Fourth, use journaling. Write down your workouts, your meals, your moods, your energy levels. Journaling isn't just about data, it's about reflection. You'll see patterns. You'll notice what boosts your energy and what drags it down. Journaling makes you aware, and awareness leads to better choices. Fifth, use accountability partners. Tell a friend, a family member, or a community about your 21-day goal. Share your wins and your struggles. Accountability transforms discipline into consistency. It's easy to quit when no one knows. It's harder to quit when someone is cheering you on. Sixth, use technology. Apps, trackers, and smartwatches make tracking effortless. They count steps, measure calories, record workouts, and even remind you to move. Technology keeps you honest. It turns your progress into numbers you can't ignore. Seventh, reward yourself. Progress tracking is not just about measuring, it's about celebrating. When you hit milestones, celebrate them. Maybe it's a new workout outfit, a healthy meal at your favorite spot, or a moment to recognize how far you've come. Rewards remind you that progress is worth it. But let's go deeper. Tracking progress is also about mindset. Too often, we expect transformation to happen overnight. We think if the scale doesn't drop dramatically, nothing is working. That's the danger of relying on one measure. Tracking multiple forms of progress, photos, strength, habits, energy, keeps you motivated even when one area feels slow. Progress is not always visible, but it's always happening. Accountability also shapes your mindset. When you commit to someone else, you elevate your standards. You no longer train just for yourself. You train because you said you would. Accountability turns goals into commitments. Think of it this way. Without tracking, transformation feels like wandering in the dark. With tracking, it feels like following a map. You know where you started, you know where you are, and you see how far you've come. That clarity keeps you moving forward. Over the next 21 days, tracking your progress will give you momentum. On the days when motivation fades, looking back at your progress will reignite your fire. On the days when you feel stuck, your journal or photos will remind you, you are not stuck, you are moving forward. Now picture this, it's day 21. You open your journal, compare your photos, measure your body, and test your strength. You see the changes. You feel the strength. You realize that the effort you invested was not wasted. It created transformation. That realization is priceless. Tracking and accountability are not about perfection. They are about progress. You don't need to record every single detail flawlessly. What matters is consistency. Write something down, measure something, record something, share something. Those small actions compound into powerful motivation. Tracking also prevents discouragement. Imagine working hard for weeks but not feeling different. Without tracking, you might give up. But with tracking, you see, even if the scale didn't move, your waist shrank, your strength increased, or your energy improved. Progress is happening. You just need to see it. Accountability prevents isolation. Transformation can feel lonely when no one understands your journey. But when you involve others, you create support. You share victories, overcome struggles, and build momentum together. That support is often the difference between finishing the 21 days and quitting halfway. Here's the mindset shift you need. Tracking progress is not about judgment. It's about celebration. It's not about proving your worth. It's about proving your growth. Every step forward, no matter how small, deserves recognition. So, for the next 21 days, make tracking and accountability non-negotiable. Take the photos. Write the journal. Record the numbers. Share with someone you trust. Celebrate your wins. Because transformation is not just built in sweat, discipline, and nutrition. It's built in proof. Proof that your effort matters. Proof that your body is changing. Proof that your habits are sticking. Track your progress, and you'll never doubt your transformation again. Stay accountable, and you'll never walk this journey alone. Together, these two tools will carry you through 21 days and beyond. Progress fuels motivation. Accountability fuels consistency. Combined, they fuel transformation. Track it, share it, celebrate it, and watch your 21-day journey become the foundation for a lifetime of growth. Ending outro. Here's the truth. Transformation is not just about 21 days. It's about what you choose to do after those 21 days. These past 3 weeks are your foundation. They are your proof that change is possible, that your body is capable, and that your mind is stronger than you believed. But the journey doesn't end here. This is not the finish line. It is only the beginning. You've learned discipline, you've built new habits, you've challenged your limits, you've seen the results of your consistency. And now the question is, what will you do with this momentum? Because the real danger after any challenge is slipping back into old patterns. It's easy to celebrate the 21 days and then slowly return to the habits that once held you back. But you are not here to return. You are here to rise. You are here to continue. You are here to transform beyond 21 days. So let this be your reminder. Transformation is not an event, it is a lifestyle. What you eat, how you move, how you rest, how you think, These are not temporary changes. They are new standards. Standards you set for yourself because you now know you are capable of more. Think back to day one. You had doubts. You had fears. You wondered if you could commit, but here you are. You did not quit. You showed up. You pushed through the days when motivation was low. You overcame excuses. You proved to yourself that change is possible. That proof is your power. Now imagine what happens if you keep going. If 21 days can change your energy, your habits, and your body, what could 60 days do? What could 90 days do? What could 1 year of consistency do? The possibilities are limitless. But here's the key. Don't aim for perfection. Aim for progress. You don't need to be flawless. You don't need to never miss a day. You simply need to keep moving forward. Progress is built on persistence, not perfection. And let's talk about identity. Because transformation is not just about the body, it's about becoming someone new. Over these 21 days, you didn't just train your muscles, you trained your mind. You built the identity of someone who follows through, someone who keeps promises to themselves, someone who doesn't give up. That identity is far more powerful than any workout or diet. That identity will carry you forward long after the challenge ends. You are no longer the person who started on day one. That person hoped for change. This person has created change. That person doubted. This person believes. That person started the journey. This person has the power to continue it. So what comes next? Continue to set goals. Continue to challenge yourself. Maybe it's running a race. Maybe it's lifting heavier. Maybe it's building a new skill. And whatever it is, don't stop challenging yourself. Because growth only happens when you step out of comfort and into challenge. And surround yourself with the right environment. Stay connected with people who push you higher, who remind you of your strength, who celebrate your progress. Your environment shapes your habits, and your habits shape your results. Also, remember this. Setbacks will come. There will be days when you miss workouts, days when you eat off plan, days when you feel tired or unmotivated. But setbacks are not failures. They are part of the journey. What matters is not avoiding setbacks, but how quickly you rise from them. Every time you restart, you prove your resilience. Celebrate your progress. Celebrate your growth. Too often, we move so fast that we forget to acknowledge how far we've come. Look at your photos. Look at your journal. Look at your strength. You are not the same as you were 3 weeks ago. That deserves recognition. That deserves celebration. But also, stay hungry. Stay driven. Stay focused on the bigger vision. Because transformation is not about 21 days. It's about building the life you deserve. A life where you feel strong, a life where you feel confident, a life where your health is not a burden, but a blessing. And here's the most important part. Share your journey. Someone out there needs your story. Someone out there needs your example. By sharing your transformation, you not only inspire others, you strengthen yourself. Accountability grows when you lead by example. So here's the final challenge. Don't let this ending be the end. Let it be the launch. Let it be the spark that carries you into the next season of growth. Because your body is capable of more, your mind is capable of more, your life is capable of more. When you started this journey, you made a decision. You decided to change, and that decision created momentum. Today, you face another decision. Will you let the momentum fade, or will you carry it forward? Remember this. Transformation is not built in giant leaps. It is built in daily choices. Every meal, every workout, every habit, it all matters. Small choices compound into massive results. So choose to continue. Choose to rise. Choose to keep building the life you deserve. Because you have already proven that you can. You transformed your body in 21 days. Now transform your life beyond it. This is not goodbye. It's just the beginning. Keep moving. Keep growing. Keep transforming.